Hey, what's up, guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you my fourth pool battle for the NPL tryout tournament against DaxDLeader. I'm currently 3-0 in my pool, and Dax is 0-2 right now. If I win this, I 100% clinch. If I lose this battle, I don't clinch, obviously. If Dax can go undefeated the rest of the way, then he has a decent chance of advancing to the second round, as well as not D Train, Josh. If I lose to him and he wins out, then he can also advance to the second round of the tournament. But I don't think that's gonna happen. It could for sure, but hopefully I can win this game and not worry about my fifth game against Josh. But my team from most, or his team from most to least threatening is Azumarill, Mega Scizor, Emboar, Decidueye, Kieran Black, Braviary, Azoth, Galvantula, Rhydon, Lapras, Dugtrio. I don't know, I feel like I've seen this type of team on pretty much close to every league I've been in. A combination like Kieran Black, Mega Scizor, Azumarill is a really great offensive combination there. Dugtrio fits pretty well with this team. Emboar is a great breaker for it. Decidueye is a good defogger. Galvantula is nice to get sticky webs for the Kieran Black. So it's a pretty nice team here that's I've seen before generally and usually does pretty well. So Azumarill is pretty scary. I do have the Manaphy to take it on, but otherwise like an Aqua Jet would just destroy my team. I guess Decidueye also outspeeds, so I do have to watch out for an Azumarill, especially if the setup set. Choice Band, I also don't really have a switch in to a Play Rough, so that would be an issue if he's Choice Banded. Mega Scizor, I don't have a Fire type, and obviously kills my Mega DNC. I kind of struggle to get through this because I don't have a Fire type. I do have fire coverage on the team, which hopefully will be enough. Emboar, defensive Garchomp takes on okay if it's Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, but obviously as you can see right now, I am not that set. I guess Necrozma to an extent can handle it, doesn't really want to take 2 Flare Blitz. Manaphy doesn't want to take a Wild Charge, so Emboar is annoying, but it's also slow. And if he's Choice Scarf, then Necrozma walls it. Decidueye is annoying. It can take on Garchomp, Manaphy, Necrozma. It depends how he sets up his Decidueye. It has enough versatility on my team that it would be annoying until I figure out what type of set it is, and I can handle it accordingly. Kieran Black is not as high up because I have a lot of stuff that adds speeds and kills, like Garchomp, Mega Dancy. Scolipede does a lot with Mega Horn. What else? Aerodactyl Revenge kills it. Alolan Persian does pretty well with Foul Play. Gunkelder has Mach Punch. So I'm not terribly worried about Kieran Black, but I would be surprised if he didn't bring it as well. Braviary's here. I have 2 rock types in my Mega Diancie and my Aerodactyl. They're not the sturdiest of defensive rock types, though. So like a Choice Scarf or Choice Banded set would be pretty annoying for my team to switch into. I have to watch out for that. Azoth, a Z-move. Very fast, outspeeds a lot of my team besides the Aerodactyl and a Alolan Persian speed ties, and I guess a +1 speed boost from Scolipede. But Azoth could be Scarfed, so I would have to watch out for that. But Necrozma takes hits pretty well, and Alolan Persian and Scolipede should outspeed, so I think I'll be okay with Azoth. Galvantula webs are going to be tough to get up in this matchup just because I do have a Mega Diancie, even if he has a Mega Scizor that pretty much hard counters Mega Diancie. If I have Mega Diancie on my team, then it's pretty much impossible for him to get up rocks. Unless he has the Dugtrio, which I still haven't gotten to yet. Spoilers, I guess Rhydon I had before Dugtrio. Gets Revenge killed pretty easily, but it can take hits unlike Dugtrio and Lapras. I don't have a great Ice Resist besides Necrozma because Freeze Dry can kill my Manaphy if he specs, but he's Rock Weak and he's slow. But Dugtrio, I don't know if I really see it coming. Like, it traps my Mega Diancie, and it probably kills if he's Life Orb or Choice Band or Groundium Z. So that might be an interesting combo if it's Dugtrio plus, like, Sash Galvantula. But otherwise, it really doesn't do anything against my team. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't bring Dugtrio, obviously. But as you can see with my team here, first mon I have is Drangonium Z Garchomp because he has really no switching into it. I mean, Azumarill could be if he was really that ballsy, but Earthquake's gonna probably 2-KO unless he has a lot of bulk, which based on my speed tiers, he's probably gonna be bulky, but he could run speed, add speed, a defensive Necrozma or a defensive Decidueye. But yeah, this Garchomp set should do well. Fire Fang will 2-KO the Mega Scizor. If he's max defensive, he might live too, but I think it's a roll in my favor if I hit with 2 Fire Fangs. Dragon Claw, as a 4th move in case I don't want to get locked into Outrage, because he does have an Azumarill. Next I have Manaphy, with enough bulk to live a Freeze Dry from a Lapras after Rocks. I pop my Papa Berry. That Energy Ball should do a decent amount of damage to it. If I get the +3, a Surf should kill defensive Scizor. If he's special defensive Scizor, I probably won't kill, but I'll do a ton of damage to it. If I can get the +3, I kill everything on his team unless he's like a random Assault Vest user or the Kieran Black I won't be able to kill because I don't have Dazzling Gleam on this set. But I have other ways to kill Kieran Black on this team. I do add speed. What's his base 80? I guess the Decidueye and the Braviary would be on this team. I don't add speed to Kieran Black because I wanted the extra bulk to let the Lapras hit, and I wanted a special attack investment to kill the Mega Scizor. Next I have Necrozma, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Moonlight Heat Wave. This might be spoilers that I'll be bringing Scolipede as well. So a Heat Wave will kill max HP Scizor. Is not going to kill special defensive Scizor, guaranteed. Like this does 100% minimum to max HP, max defensive Mega Scizor with 40 special attack investment. If he's max special defensive, he probably lives the hit, but there is chances I could kill. And the rest in defense because I really don't... I mean, I'll be Calm Mind boosting if I have to, and he really doesn't have special hits that I want to take the hits from. Like Kieran Black, I'd imagine is probably going to be physical in this matchup. More so than special, though both sets actually work pretty well. Maybe special because of hitting the Decidueye a little bit harder. Though I guess Life Orb, Dragon Claw is going to do a lot anyway, but I can Calm Mind boost, that's why I'm more defensive than especially defensive. This set has a great chance to win outright once I get speed boosts from my Scolipede into Necrozma. And here's my Scolipede set. I don't have any attacking moves, which is a little bit strange, but Toxic Spikes are really nice in this matchup. He doesn't have... His hazard removal is the Mega Scizor and the Decidueye. So, I mean, he can defog it away pretty... He can defog it alright with the Mega Scizor, but if he chooses to defog and I have a substitute up, then I can speed pass into Necrozma and then kill with a Heat Wave, and then he's in pretty bad shape there. So I don't know if he wants to defog necessarily if I can get Toxic Spikes up. But otherwise, this is purely basically a filler mon to get Necrozma in the hopefully win with Stored Power, because he doesn't have a Dark type, right? Yeah, no Dark type. Next, I'm bringing my Dark type, which is Alolan Persian with Parting Shot, Foul Play, Toxic, and Taunt. This set allows me to live an EQ plus a Z EQ from Dugtrio if there's no rocks in the field. If it had to come to it, it should be able to sponge a Kieran Black hit. Parting Shot, I outspeed basically his entire team unless if I speed tie with the Azelf. So I should be able to get momentum into my Scolipede to hopefully set up a substitute and then Baton Pass into Necrozma. A lot of the team is based on Necrozma. It's setting up a Calm Mind and then Stored Power winning it. Taunt, in case the Decidueye, if it's like a very physically bulky spread that can take this set on, I can Toxic and then Taunt it to prevent it from healing up. And Toxic is to wear down the walls. Don't hit Mega Scizor too hard with this set, but I have ways around it with the Necrozma. Manaphy can kill it, Garchomp 2-KOs it. Hidden Power Fire from Mega Diancie does a lot, but obviously that's going to be a pretty risky prediction there if that comes to it. But Mega Diancie, max HP will allow me to live a hit from Dugtrio unless if he's Choice Banded or if he pops a Granium Z Earthquake, which I would imagine he'd probably bring Granium Z Earthquake in this matchup, but Moonblast will kill the Dugtrio unless he's like super bulky for some reason, but if he's super bulky, then he's probably either slower than me or doesn't have much attack investment. Diamond Storm to hit the Huron Black and try to get a defense boost is always great, and then Moonblast to hit the rest of his team. Can Power Fire there for the Mega Scizor, but I doubt I'll be clicking that in this matchup unless I feel like the switch is really obvious. This will also prevent my opponent from getting up Sticky Webs with the Galvantula because I don't have D5 or Rapid Spin on this team. This is the team I'm brought. Let's get right into the game.
All right, here we are for the battle. Kind of what I expected. Kyurem, Mega Scizor, Azumarill, Dugtrio. We got Decidueye, and we have Galvantula. So he has nothing on his team that can phase, which is great. So that means hopefully my Scolipede plus Necrozma can just win. I'm going to try to get up hazards, ideally. At least I break any potential focus sashes. And I should be set in this game. Let's see, yeah. Garchomp also has a pretty good matchup here. He could lead. See, I'm scared of leading with Mega DNC because if he's Z Earthquake Dugtrio, then he knocks me out. If he's Focus Sash, I guess that's not the end of the world. But I would like to get Stealth Rocks up with DNC, but I also don't want Sticky Webs up. I guess I could force the Dugtrio to show that he's Z-move and lead with that, or I could lead with Persian. Does Persian... Let's see if Persian lives in Galvantula hit. It's probably a no. If Galvantula... Bug Buzz, yeah, kills me. Even if I would imagine he's like a Focus Sash set, then yeah, he does not. He does knock me out. So, the weird circumstance that I have here, I would like to get Rocks up though. I guess he does have the Decidueye to potentially defog away, but I mean his whole team is affected by Toxic Spikes besides the Scizor. So that's also good. I could lead Scolipede. Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation, but I also knew it was going to be happening. I'm going to lead with what's less important, the Persian or the DNC. It's like a 50-50 on which he leads with. I would say my Mega DNC is less important. I'm going to lead with that. He leads with the Galvantula. Alright, I get the lead correct. So, I'll be able to either knock him out, or he's going to kill me with whatever move. He might have Hidden Power Steel. Let's see, with a Galvantula, I'm sure it doesn't get any Steel moves. Let's see. Steel, yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I'll be able to live a Thunder. So I should be able to get Rocks up here. I'm going to do that. If he's Scarfed, then so be it. But I don't think he's going to be Scarfed. I could also Moonblast here if he is Focus Sash. Focus Sash on the Dugtrio. Let's see. My Mega DNC on Dugtrio. My Moonblast probably won't knock him out, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So yeah, I go for the safe Moonblast. It's great that I have my Magic Bounce up right now, so that way the Galvantula's going to have a lot harder time trying to set up Sticky Webs on me. He goes into Dugtrio. He might live this. He's not... he is going to have some bulk, because I'll have enough bulk to outspeed my Alolan Persian, I'm sure. He's probably not going to be adamant, because he's adamant he's not going to outspeed me. So I'm definitely okay if he's adamant. If he's adamant Scarf, then so be it. But I would highly doubt that, especially because Dugtrio is one of his Z-move users. And he's probably going to just be a Granium Z. But he also can't really risk Can he risk going into Doug Trio if he's Focus Sash? Yeah, I mean, Moonblast is my play. If he goes into Scizor, U-turns out and goes into Doug Trio, that would be unfortunate. It'd be somewhat expected. I could also go into Scolipede here. If he does go into Scizor, I could also Hidden Power Fire, but I want to have the chance to try to knock out Doug Trio if he's Groundium Z. So yeah, I'm definitely going for the Moonblast here. Rocks could be a play. He has defog options, especially Scizor, so I might as well try to chip that down and at least try to figure out what his spread is. But he's taken a little bit of time here on this play, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what happened to my sprite there, but I Moonblast the Galvantula, and Galvantula goes for a Thunder and doesn't do a whole lot. My Moonblast does about like normal bulk damage though. So, oh, that's because Life Orb. Okay. Yeah, he's not Life Orb. He's probably just max. But I do add speed. I could go for a Hidden Power Fire here. Hidden Power Fire would do a ton to Scizor, but it wouldn't knock out the Doug Trio. Whereas if he goes into Scizor, that'll be a big hit. Let's see. Mega DNT on Scizor. Hidden Power Fire is gonna kill. I mean, if he has a lot of bulk, it could kill. Yeah, I might as well go for it. Let's see. He goes into a Azumarill. Okay. So it's a crit 5% damage right there. Not much at all. But let's see. Mega DNC. It would have been nice to go for rocks there, especially because he had a chance to kill me, but probably didn't. Let's see. Azumarill. Hidden Power Fire. Oh, this is a bulky spread then if this is a crit. 252. Like, oh, he's thick that. Yeah. Yeah, he's not the yeah, this has to be thick that. His like max HP, max special defensive calm Assault Vest takes 5%, but if he's thick that, oh, that's even. I didn't even count for a crit there. Let's see. A crit. 252. Even if he's a crit, 252 at Assault Vest. Or, wrong ability. Thick. Fat. If he's... Okay, so he is... He could... It looks like he's really specially defensive, thick fat, or... Or he could be AV with... He could be AV with a lot of attack investment. Could be a possibility too. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I fixed that sprite too. Okay, so... Yeah, he has his Azumarill in. He has to be at Assault Vest. He's probably going to go for a knockoff here. I guess my play is to go into Manaphy. Goes for the knockoff. Does not do much at all. Let's see. Manaphy, Azumarill, knockoff. He could be... he could be max attack Assault Vest, I think, based on that damage. So max attack, AV, thick, fat, Azumarill. I think that makes sense based on the damage I was doing before. Yeah, it's a weird set, but I guess it works. Yeah, let's see. If you're like no attack, knockoff does not do that much. Yeah, so you're max attack, max HP, Assault Vest. Let's see, that Mega DNT damage again. Nope, not a Alolan Persian. Mega DNC. Assault Vest. Hidden Power Fire with a crit. Does 5%. Okay, yeah, so he's max HP, max special defense Assault Fest. So I'm going to go for the... I'm not going to go for the Tail Glow because the Galvantula can come in. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. He can't do much to me. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. Let me make sure he's okay. I guess he's okay. He's just taking a little bit for his turns. So I will cut back when he makes a decision. Okay, he's back. So he went for the Ice Beam. He goes for the Play Rough. I guess I can go... I mean, Energy Ball is fine. I'll be able to knock out. Though, this Azumarill gives me an opportunity to set up with Scolipede. I could go right for the Tail Glow here. Like, what happens? Like, if I get the +3, I do a lot of damage to this. This seems like a pretty good opportunity to go into... to set up with my Scolipede and win. Especially because he's not a... it's not a Belly Drum Azumarill. Thing is, I don't want to get knocked off of my leftovers just yet. I can go into DNC and set up Stealth Rocks. What's an Azumarill Aqua Jet gonna do? It will... to a Play Rough plus Aqua Jet will probably knock me out. So, I can go for... do I want to sack off my Manaphy this early? It is a decent answer for the Mega Scizor, but I have other stuff for that, so I think I'm okay with going for... I'm gonna go for an Energy Ball and do a lot of damage to this. Oh wow, I do a lot. But I actually don't want to knock this out. Yeah, I definitely don't want to knock this out. I mean, he could go in the Scizor and that would be a problem, but yeah, what's this Play Rough doing? Play Rough to Manaphy. It's not even Adamant. It's like... well, it could be Adamant, but it's not max attack. He's like... it's like an in-between roll. It's a weird set. What do I want to sack? I mean, I think I'm either sacking off the Manaphy or sack off the Mega DNC. And Manaphy isn't as useful. I mean, it can take a Scizor hit, but I don't really care about that. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. And I'll say predicting a switch, but... but I actually want to get a free switch into my Scolipede. Because I don't think he has anything to... he doesn't have anything to phase me on his team, so... I do want to get the free switch into my Scolipede. I should be able to set up speed and win. Again, I'm not going into it right away because of potential for knockoff. So I'm going to keep going for the Ice Beam. Okay, I guess Power Up Punches. Is Power Up Punch even that big of a deal? I guess I can just let this knock me out. Yeah, that's fine. I will. Yeah, I don't want it to get too many boosts. And then Aqua Jet will actually be doing decent damage. So I'm fine with this. I'm going to surf. If he's not Arena Trap, so be it. But it's not worth trying to figure that out. He could go for the Rocks here, and I bring him down to a Sash, which could be the play, but that's fine if he is. I could probably go into... what do I go into here? I could go into my Scolipede and try to set up. That sounds like a play to me. If he sets up sword stances with Mega Scizor, that would be an issue. But that's really the only issue. Like, I'm not worried about Bug Buzz. I'm gonna go for the sub here. And we'll see how he reacts to this. Goes for the Aerial Ace. Breaks my sub. I am going to Baton Pass into my Necrozma. Goes to the Aerial Ace and does not do too much at all. Alright, let's see. My Necrozma on Scizor. Mega. Aerial Ace. Does about the damage that a no attack investment Aerial Ace would do. Heat Wave is going to knock this out unless if he's specially defensive. He goes into Decidueye. I miss. That's pretty unfortunate there. What does he go for right now? I guess he goes for Toxic, and I don't have a... Or you could go for the Ghost move. What is it? Right now, I outspeed his team unless he has something that's Scarfed. Let's see, Necrozma. That's really sucky that I missed that. Let's see, Decidueye, Heat Wave. I would have done over half, unless he was like specially defensive. Let's see, I have a +2 speed boost. I get a Calm Mind up. +1/+1. Yeah, I really, that was pretty unfortunate. If he goes for the Toxic, that would also be bad. I'm gonna go into my Persian. If he gets that Toxic, that's not the end of the world, and I can keep up momentum in that regard. He goes for the Haze. Okay. So this is his way to try to break through. Breakthrough Necrozma is Haze Decidueye. Okay, I'm fine with this. I can Toxic, Foul Play, Parting Shot. I could Toxic this and put it on a timer. Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate I couldn't get that hit off, so I don't know what this set is. Foul Play is going to do decent damage to anything, so I'm going to just go for the Foul Play. He really doesn't have his... I mean, his switch is Scizor, I guess. And if he goes into Scizor, I can just go right back into Necrozma. Parting Shot out, go into Necrozma. If he's Toxic, Mega Scizor, that would be unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, it would be nice to figure out some information on this Decidueye set, and by missing that Heat Wave, it was pretty unfortunate, but we'll try to figure it out. He might be taking a little long now, so we'll cut this out. Alright, he's back. He's going to go into Kyurem Black, and I do under half. Unfortunate. Let's see. Kyurem Black. Let's see. Max attack could even do that much. I could have got... No. He has some... Let's see. If he's no attack, he could be no attack. I could taunt him here. I don't think that Kyurem Black knocks me out with any one hit. If he's 252, Ice Beam doesn't knock me out. I think going for that Foul Play makes sense. And if it was a low roll, then I could get a high roll here and knock him out. I think I'm okay with that. He is not Z-Move, right? He is Z-Move Dugtrio, obviously. I could also taunt if he's a Roost set, but I think Leftovers would make more sense with that type of set. I think foul play seems pretty good here. If he's Life Orb, he's going to knock himself out to the recoil. Because my foul play plus a Life Orb hit's definitely going to knock him out at this range. So I should be putting a lot of pressure on with foul play. And he's taking a while again, so I will come back when he's ready. Alright, I'm back. And he's going to try to roost this out. I did 47% then. I could taunt him. I think I'm going to taunt to prevent him from maybe gaining leftovers recovery. And then I can just continuously foul play. He'll be forced to attack me. And he shouldn't be able to knock me out with any one hit because I am basically max HP and max speed. So I shouldn't be knocked out by any one hit. So I might be taking some damage in my Persian, but I'm either forcing him out or his Kyurem Black is going to die. And if I force him out, he's already at half HP with his Kyurem. And I know that he's not Choice Scarf. So that's good information to know. He could also be max attack and a lot of HP, I suppose. I don't know. Let me see if he's like a max HP set, max attack. And that could also be a possibility of the roll that I'm getting right now. These could also be high rolls if he's like... Yeah, these could be high rolls. So I'm going to go for the taunt and not risk that I'm probably going to be losing out at the end on foul play. Unless if I get a crit. I mean, that could always happen, but I think putting the taunt on him is really going to pressure him. I guess he would be forced to go into Mega Scizor then. Scizor Mega. And that's going to do 25% to him. So not a whole lot. So I go for the taunt. He goes for the Dragon Claw and he gets a crit. Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Let's see. Kyurem Black. He was Life Orb too. Let's see. Life Orb. Dragon Claw. Has a 50-50 chance to knock me out, so it's not the end of the world if he's max attack, so that's unfortunate. I can just go into Guard Chomp and get a kill, though. He will be able to go into his DNC, though, which would be bad, but even if he... So, I think the play is going to Guard Chomp. Then he's probably going to go into Galvantula. I don't know what his play is from here. I'm going to go into Guard Chomp and claim a kill. So, Guard Chomp on Kyurem Black. Earthquake should be able to knock out. I do have Dragon Claw. Earthquake, probably not as reliable to knock him out as just going for a Dragon Claw. I mean, the Scizor is also a thing. But I do have Fire Fang to at least kind of pressure it. I think Dragon Claw is a pretty safe play here. Does Doug Trio live this hit? Doug Trio does not live a Dragon Claw. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw. I should claim a kill, whether it's on this Scizor. Okay, goes into Decidueye. Let's see what type of set he is. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Alright, Guard Chomp on the Decidueye. Let's see. So, he has some bulk. He's probably max HP. I'm going to go for my Z move here. This will claim a kill, and I do kill this Decidueye. So that is also a pretty big threat to my Necrozma from winning. So I'm definitely okay with this trade of Alolan Persian going down for this Decidueye because that's the biggest threat for my Scolipede plus Necrozma combo for winning. The only other thing that he has going for him, if he goes for a Z move on my Scolipede and he is like, and I don't have a speed boost already, that would be an issue. Or if he Sword Stands Mega Scizor and he's specially defensive, or I miss a fire, another Heat Wave, then that would be bad. But it looks like I'm in pretty good shape here, I'm not going to lie. Because what's he going to do to try to knock me out? He's going to go into He can't knock me out with any one hit and outspeed me. I don't think. Like a hidden power ice from Gavantula does not knock me out. And I could easily go into Mega Diancie there and go for hidden power fire. He goes into Doug Trio. I'm guessing he's scarfed, but let's see. Garchomp on a Doug Trio. Earthquake should knock it out, I would imagine. Yes, it does. Does a Z Earthquake knock me out? He does not. So, I mean, if he had Natural Gift, Hidden Power Ice, that's cool. Yeah, I should be able to protect, go for a Substitute, go for a Baton Pass, and then I should be in pretty decent shape. I know he's not a... So I am going to go for the Substitute here. Let's see if he goes for Sword Stance. But I know nothing's scarfed on his team right now, so I should be in pretty decent shape to win this game. I gotta watch out for Sucker Punch Doug Trio, but otherwise I think I win this game if I go for a sub, and then I go for a Baton Pass and my Necrozma. I should have this game. We'll see what his move is. He's got to be scared of me going into trying to set up this Calm Mind Stored Power Speed Boost combination that I'll have going for here. But I guess we will be coming back in a bit. Oh no, he's here. Goes for the sub. Go for Aerial Ace. I'm going to protect here to try to get as much... Actually, is protect my play. Let's see. Scizor. Or Scolipede. Mega Scizor. If he Sword Stance here and kills me, that's not the right play. How healthy is this Kyurem right now? 45%. I think my play here is to go... this is a little tough, because I don't know if he's max attack or not. If he's max attack Sword Stance, that would be a pretty big issue. Let's see, Scolipede. +2. Defensive does not knock me out. I think I go into Necrozma here. What does Kyurem Black do? Let's see if he's Life Orb. Life Orb. Max attack. And I only have +2 speed. Stored power is not going to be doing enough. I would need a Calm Mind boost. I'm going to go for the sub here. You go for the Bug Bite. Oh wow, that still breaks my sub. Let's see. Scolipede. Scizor. Mega. Let's see. Bug. Bite. Man, my computer's acting really slow. I don't know why that's the case. There is a chance to break my sub even if he's defensive. I think I have to Baton Pass out of here and go into my Necrozma. And that Bug Bite. It's going to be doing a lot, I know. It does less than half. I can't let him Sword Stance, though. I'm going to Baton Pass here and go to my Necrozma. He goes for the Bug Bite. It does 41%, so He's definitely a more defensive spread. I'm going to go for the Moonlight. Recover HP. If he's Heat Wave, or if he's Toxic, that would be bad. He's Aerial Ace, Bug Bite. The most damage he's doing right now is with this Bug Bite. If he's especially defensive, that would also be pretty bad. But it looks like he got about a minute, like a normal roll with just 8 max HP, max defensive Mega Scizor. Again, he could be specially defensive, where that would be not great. But even if he is, I should be able to Moonlight stall to an extent and still be okay. Let's see. Yeah, it does 39% that time. I will take the lower roll, assuming... Yeah, it's definitely... That was like a min roll, actually. I'm going to go for the Heat Wave here. And hopefully I knock him out. I really don't have much of a choice. And hopefully, if I don't knock him out, that Bug Bite plus Bullet Punch does not knock him out. So I do have a little bit of special attack investment, so hopefully this knocks out the Mega Scizor without any roll. Unless if he's special defensive, which he could be. I have no idea. It's going to come down to the wire. A couple unfortunate plays there. If I went for the foul play instead of the taunt on the Kieran Black there and just kept pressuring it, then I'd probably win this game. So that was unfortunate. The crit could have mattered. There's also a chance it didn't matter. Oh, okay. He goes into this. This is even better for me. Do I... Like, what does this do? Doug Trio. Like, he does 35% to me. That's nothing. I mean, if he Toxics, that'd be bad. But if I Calm Mind here, I should be able to kill, let's see, the Kieran Black. Stored power, I'm at +3. It does like 40-ish%. I want to get a Calm Mind boost. And then I think I win. He goes for the Toxic. Okay. Let's see how he tries to play this to win. I still, as long as I hit my Heat Waves, I should win this game. Okay. So there goes down one threat. Let's see. Kieran Black. Heat Wave at +1. He could be baiting me to go for the stored power, because a +1 Heat Wave is not going to knock him out. Am I okay with him baiting me to go for the Heat Wave? No, I think I have to Heat Wave here. Okay, he dies to Life Orb. I think I still have this one. I can always sack off my Scolipede and go into my Mega Diancie and Hidden Power Fire. But I don't want to put myself in range of Bullet Punch. This is going to be a pretty close game here. Fortunately, I was able to knock him out with the... yeah, that burn was actually pretty unfortunate. I just noticed that right now. Yeah, that might have done it, actually. So let's see. He brings us in right away. Let's see. Necrozma. Scizor. Mega. Bullet Punch doesn't knock me out here, but I can't stay in. If he goes into the Galvantula, I'll be taking too much toxic damage there. So I can go, because I should add speed. I think Dancy is my play. Yeah. Yeah, it's 100% my play. I mean, my play is 100% not staying in. It's either going to Scolipede or going into Dancy. I mean, he goes for... What does he go for right now? If he's trying to bait me, then he goes into Galvantula. Do I want my Scolipede in on that? It doesn't sound bad. He could always miss a Thunder. And that would be pretty good for me. Yeah, I'm not staying in. If he goes for the Bullet Punch, yeah, I'm gonna go into my Scolipede here. He goes for the Roost. Okay, that's interesting. Does he? I guess he doesn't have Bullet Punch then. He should just spam Aerial Ace. And if he... I think I still win this game. I Baton Pass into Dancy. Okay, yeah, he does have Bullet Punch. Okay. Yeah, so that is good to know. I can get... So he's not a Sword Stance. That makes it feel a lot better here. I can go for the Baton Pass. Let's see. Bullet Punch shouldn't knock me out. Oh, I guess I can... Yeah, he's definitely defensive. So I can go into my Necrozma here and go for the Heat Wave. I mean, it all comes down for me either hitting and hopefully killing this Mega Scizor. If he's specially defensive, then he wins. Let's see. I hit. It does not kill. Wow. Okay. And that's game for me. He's specially defensive. Do I have any way to come back from this? No, I don't. Yeah, he's going to pull out the win here. Yep. Okay, so he was specially defensive Mega Scizor, or he had some special defense. Yeah, it all came down to that, so. Good game. That Heat Wave on the Karen Black burn was unfortunate there, but it happens. I'm down to 3 of 1 in pools. It all comes down to my last game. His situation right now, he's now... DaxDLeader is 1 and 2 minus 4. So, I mean, I had a tiebreaker over Troy and Luck. So if DaxDLeader wins his last 2 games and I lose my last game against Josh, then I'm in not great shape to advance. Actually, it might be a weird 3-way tiebreaker eventually. So it would have been easier if I won that game to advance, but I do not. So good game to DaxDLeader, and until next time, later guys.